Does intermittent fasting actually work? The answer, yes, but not for the reason you think. Most people think IF is magic, that somehow eating in a time window burns more fat. That's not how it works, but IF does work, and here's why. Today, I'm breaking down the science behind intermittent fasting, then showing you exactly which protocol works best for your goals, and finally, how to implement it so you actually see results, not generic info, the real science, plus my personal experience and client results. Welcome to Fit Foodie Essentials. Let's talk intermittent fasting. Here's how intermittent fasting actually works. Myth: IF has some magical metabolic effect. Reality: IF works because of calorie restriction. Here's the truth: intermittent fasting doesn't increase fat burning, it doesn't boost metabolism, it doesn't unlock special fat loss pathways. What it does is help you eat fewer calories. That's it. That's the mechanism. Why it helps reduce calories. Normal eating. Breakfast, 8 a.m., 400 cal. Snack, 11 a.m., 200 cal. Lunch, 1 p.m., 600 cal. Snack, 3 p.m., 200 cal. Dinner, 6 p.m., 700 cal. Dessert, 8 p.m., 300 cal. Total, 2,400 calories spread over 12 hours. Intermittent fasting, 16.8 protocol. Fasting, 8 p.m., 12 p.m., 16 hours, 0 food. Eating window, 12 p.m., 8 p.m., 8 hours all food. Meal, 1, 12 p.m., 800 cal. Meal 2, 3 p.m., 700 cal. Meal 3, 7 p.m., 700 cal. Total, 2,200 calories in 8 hours. Deficit, 200 calories versus normal eating. But here's the real benefit. With IF, you eat fewer total meals. Fewer opportunities to snack. Fewer times you have to have willpower. Less decision per day. Easier adherence. The secondary benefits, real but small. Hormonal changes. Longer fast. Higher growth hormone, 10 to 20% increase. Higher growth hormone. Preserved muscle during fat loss. Result: lose fat, not muscle. Insulin sensitivity. Extended fasting. Lower insulin levels. Lower insulin. Better fat mobilization. But this only matters if you're in calorie deficit. Appetite suppression. Once fasted, hunger hormones drop. Easier to stick to diet. This is actually huge for adherence. The bottom line: if works for fat loss because fewer eating windows, just fewer calories. Easier adherence, just consistent deficit. Hormonal benefits, just preserved muscle, not because of metabolism magic. If IF doesn't help you eat fewer calories, then it won't work better than normal calorie restriction. There are 4 main IF protocols. Let me break down each one, when to use it, and who it's best for. Protocol 1, 16.8, most popular. What it is: fasting, 16 hours, eating window, 8 hours. Example: fasting, 8 p.m., 12 p.m., eating 12 p.m., 8 p.m. Who it's best for: beginners, easiest to start. Busy people, simple routine. People wanting moderate results, how it works in practice. Skip breakfast, first meal, 12 p.m., lunch, last meal, 8 p.m., dinner. Simple sustainable daily routine, 8 p.m., last meal, 9 p.m., 12 p.m., fasting, sleep through most of it, 12 p.m., first meal, 8 p.m., last meal. Average calorie deficit, 300-500 calories, day monthly fat loss, 4 lbs, realistic. Pros: easy to implement, doesn't feel extreme, can eat normal portion sizes, good for people with normal schedules. Cons: moderate results, not fastest. Some people get hungry in afternoon protocol. 4. Eating window, dinner only. What it is: fasting, 20 hours, eating window 4 hours. Example: fasting, 8 p.m., 4 p.m., eating 4 p.m., 8 p.m. Who it's best for: advanced fasters, experienced with IF. People wanting faster fat loss, people with flexible schedules. How it works in practice: eat 1 time per day, 4-hour window for 1 to 2 meals. Fasting all day. Eat most of calories in evening. Daily routine: 8 p.m., last meal, 9 a.m., 4 p.m., fasting, only water, coffee, tea. 4 p.m., first meal, large. 8 p.m., last meal, if wanted. Average calorie deficit, 500-800 calories. Day monthly fat loss, 4-6 lbs, aggressive. Pros: fastest fat loss of IF protocols. Intense hormone benefits. Easier psychologically. Only 1 eating window. Cons: extreme hunger if not used to fasting. Requires discipline. Can't eat normal portion sizes, too full, not ideal for daily training. Protocol 3, 5.2, calorie restriction, 2 days. What it is: 5 days, eat normally. 2 days, eat 500 calories only. Example: Monday, Friday, normal. Saturday, Sunday, 500 calls each. Who it's best for: people who hate missing meals, social eaters, can eat with friends most days, people who want moderate approach. How it works in practice: eat 2,200 calories. Monday, Friday, normal. Eat 500 calories Saturday, fasting day 1 meal. Eat 500 calories Sunday, fasting day 1 meal. Average calorie deficit: 700 calories week total. Monthly. Fat loss: 2 to 3 lbs, slower but sustainable. Pros: only 2 days restricted, easier socially, less extreme than other protocols. Cons: confusing for beginners, requires counting on normal days, slower results. Protocol 4, OMAD, 1 meal a day, fasting, 23 hours, eating window, 1 hour, eat 1 meal, advanced fasters only, people wanting extreme results, people with very strict discipline. How it works in practice: eat only once per day, total calories for entire day, 1 meal. Example: only eat at 6 p.m., that's all. Average calorie deficit: 800 to 1200 calories. Day monthly fat loss: 6 to 9 lbs extreme. Pros: fastest fat loss possible, maximum hormone benefits. Simplest, only 1 meal to prep. Cons: can't train intensely, extreme hunger, risk of binge eating, not sustainable for most, risk of nutrient deficiency. My recommendation by goal: moderate fat loss, 1 to 2 lbs a week. Start with 16 point, easy to sustain. Build consistency. First, goal: faster fat loss, 3 to 4 lbs a week. Upgrade to 20.4 after 2 weeks on 16.8. Aggressive but doable. Goal: extreme fat loss, 5+ lbs week. OMAD or 5.2. Only if very disciplined, risk of burning muscle. Here's the protocol I personally use: 24 warrior diet. My daily schedule: 8 p.m. previous day, last meal finished 8 p.m., 4 p.m., fasting, 20 hours. Black coffee, 0 calories, helps with hunger. Water, unlimited, helps with hunger. Tea, green or black, 0 to 5 calories. That's it, nothing else. PM. First meal. Start eating window. Meal 1. 900 calories, 8 Oz grilled steak, 2 cups white rice vegetables olive oil. 7 p.m. Meal 2, end eating window. Meal 2, 200 calories, 10 Oz salmon, 3 cups sweet potato mixed salad, avocado. Total 2100 calories in 3 hours. Deficit from needs, 2800, 700 calories. Monthly, 21,000 calorie deficit for 6 low BS fat loss. My actual results, 6 months of 24. Starting, 195 lbs, 18% body fat. Week 1, 195 lbs, acclimating. Week 2, 192 lbs, 3 lbs lost. Week 4, 188 lbs, continuing. Week 8, 181 lbs, 14 lbs total. Week 16, 177 lbs, 18 lbs total. Week 24, 172 lbs, 23 lbs lost. Current 172 lbs, 11% body fat. Muscle preserved, still lifting same weights. Strength maintained, actually increased slightly. How it feels: days 1-3, hard, hungry afternoon, impatient for 4 p.m., questioning why I'm doing this. Days 4-7, easier, hunger decreases after fasting, body adapts. PM meal, tastes amazing. Weeks 2+, automatic, no longer hungry, easy routine, look forward to eating windows. Critical factors for success. Factor 1, drink water constantly, dehydration feels like hunger. Eat at 4 liters water during fast, helps immensely. Factor 2, stay busy during fast. Don't sit around thinking about food. Exercise, work, tasks. Time passes faster. Factor 3, drink coffee, tea. Appetite suppressant, give something to consume. Ritual comfort. Factor 4, first meal matters. Don't overeat, causes digestive issues. Start with protein, then carbs, moderate portions first. Factor 5, consistency. If you break fast early, start over. If you overeat, commit next day. Takes 3 to 4 weeks to feel normal. If is great, but not for everyone. Best for if. People who are overweight, 20% blunt body fat, more fat to lose. If accelerates fat loss. Excellent results. Busy people. Skip breakfast. 30 min saved. Simpler routine. Easier adherence. People with food addiction. Limited eating window. Less temptation. Fewer decisions. Easier. Works well. People wanting simplicity. Don't want to count calories meticulously. Want straightforward routine. If provides structure. People with desk jobs. Can fast while working. Productivity actually increases. Hunger manageable. Not best for if. Athletes in training. Intense training needs fuel pre-post. If can hinder performance. Better, regular eating with deficit. People with eating disorders. History of binge eating. Sounds dangerous. If can trigger restriction binge cycle. Avoid completely extremely active people. 5+ days, weak training. Need consistent energy. If causes fatigue. Won't work. People with low body fat. 12 on 15% or below. Less fat to lose. If is too aggressive. Better. Small deficit. Normal eating. Night shift workers. If doesn't fit schedule. Body rhythm disrupted. Standard diet better. Hypoglycemic blood sugar issues. Long fasts. Dangerous dips. Avoid without doctor approval. Medical condition comes first. My honest take. If is a tool, not a solution. Like any tool. Works amazingly if used correctly. Can cause harm if misused. Not right for every situation. Not required for fat loss. Regular calorie deficit works equally well for fat loss. If just makes calorie deficit easier for some people. If isn't for you, don't force. Find a diet approach that you can stick to. Consistency beats optimization every time. So here's your action plan, if you're ready for if. Week 1, start 16 on 8, skip breakfast, first meal, 12 p.m., last meal, 8 p.m., see how you feel. Week 2, 4, continue. 16.8, hunger decreases, routine becomes automatic, track weight weekly. Week 5 plus, decide to upgrade or continue. If 16.8 working, stay with it. If want faster results, try 20.4. If struggling, go back to normal eating. If you're not ready, that's fine. Regular calorie deficit works too. Find what works for you. The best diet is the one you'll stick to. Here's what I need. 1. Comment. I'm trying 16.8, or if is not for me. Let me know your decision. Like, if this explained, if, clearly. Subscribe. Weekly nutrition science content. If, science deeper dives. Calorie deficit strategies. Meal prep updates. 4. Share. Tag someone trying. If, let them see this. 5. Notification. Bell. Don't miss next week's fat loss protocol. Bonus. If you comment, I'm starting 16, I'll reply with daily tips. Help you through difficult days. Support accountability. Remember, Fit Foodie. Essentials is here to help you get results. If works, but only if you implement it. Only if you stay consistent. Only if you don't break fast early. You have the protocol. You have the science. You have the schedule. Now execute. Start this week. See you in the next video. Fit Foodie Essentials out.